The idea for Rights for Girls came when I was barely out of my teens myself. I was working as a counsellor for distressed teenagers, and I promised myself that I would try and find a way of supporting girls into puberty and through their teenage years so that they didn't have to resort to the coping mechanisms of self-harming, whether it be disordered eating or cutting, binge drinking, anxiety, depression. And these things are all on the increase at the moment. It's rather alarming that the statistics show that teenage girls are suffering more than ever before with mental health issues. Girls Journeying Together groups are a way of supporting girls safely into puberty and right the way through their teens. In Girls Journeying Together groups, I gather small groups of girls aged between 10 and 12, and we meet monthly so they get a feel for what monthly feels like. And we cover all sorts of things, but mostly what they experience is what it's like to be accepted in a group of their peers. I tell them right from the start that there's nothing they have to do to fit in because they belong already. And they grow to really have deep affection for each other and learn how, even though they're all really different, that they can get along really well.
The way that they relate to each other is very loving and respectful, and Kim's really brought that about in her facilitation of the group, where they all take time to listen to each other and respect each other, and be able to feel like they can be themselves without being judged. And they're all very different girls. We've got louder ones, quieter ones, ones who think a particular way or not a particular way, and just to be comfortable in themselves.
While the girls meet with me, I really encourage the mothers to meet together, and I give them something to talk about which dovetails with what we're doing in Girls Group. The mothers find that they really bond and support each other through what can be sometimes quite challenging parenting years. And the girls find that they then have a circle of women around them, not just their own mother, but the other girls' mothers who are there and offering them support. And there's a real feeling of community that starts to build up, and the girls start to socialise outside of Girls Journeying Together group because they just want that feeling of what it's like to be with people who just accept you as you are.
And it hasn't replaced me talking to her, but it's made it so much easier. She just had the space there of friends and of confidence and of a bigger social circle that has just eased it so much for her. And for me, we have been really lucky this year that we have had, as mums, we have really made good friends. And it's brought a lot to my life in that respect as well, and I'm sure we'll keep seeing each other too. So it's been lovely, can only recommend it.
As girls go into puberty, their feelings often intensify. A lot of girls who've never really felt anxious before will suffer quite strong anxiety. Girls who've never been much troubled by feeling down might have patches of depression. So Girls Journeying Together groups is a really good way of the girls learning how to manage some of their stronger emotions. They also share with each other what works and what has helped them. In Girls Journeying Together group, we cover things like what to do when you start bleeding, and how to stand up for yourself, how to manage changes in your friendship groups, particularly as the girls transition from junior school to senior school. That can be a big change, and Girls Journeying Together group will often straddle that year and support the girls through making that transition. Some girls think that they're the only ones who are feeling especially anxious as they go through puberty. Coming along to Girls Group is great because what they discover is that a lot of how they're feeling or what they're thinking is shared by the other girls of a similar age. And they start to feel a little bit more normal and share with each other what works and what helps in the difficult times.
Hi, this is Girls Group. And we love each other. Okay. Hi, this is Girls Group. We're a community and we love each other. Here in Girls Group, we keep everything confidential so that the girls here feel like they can share anything. Our mentor's name is Kim. She's amazing. And she's really nice. I was going to say that.
Like that.
I like the feeling of being myself in front of people I know.
There's not nothing there.
What do you like about girls' group?
I love all of it. It's so fun and comforting. It's all being planned out brilliantly, and I just love it. It's brilliant.
You know, just learning stuff, because it doesn't feel like a lesson, it just feels like a... What do you like about girls' group?
I think it's very helpful to know that other girls are going through what you're going through at the same time. And you're really worried about something happening, there's quite a high chance that someone else in the room is also worried about that.
And then you can feel much better about.
And that's very comforting because you can help each other through it.
I like meeting more girls from different places and learning about growing up.
What is your favourite part of the session?
I like all of it. My favourite part of the session is all of the session.
Would you recommend girls group?
I would definitely recommend girls group. It's awesome. Takes you on your own little journey to growing up, to being a teenage girl and being cool.
The friends that girls make in girls group are often very different from other friendships. We have a culture in girls group of just accepting each other just as we are. No need to fit in, they belong. And so girls will often want to meet socially outside of girls group and form quite a close-knit group of supporting each other through the difficult teen years. We have a lot of fun in girls group, as well as learning what to do when your period starts and which are the best deodorants and shampoos for greasy hair. We also share a lot of what's going on inside, some of the struggles and the challenges that the girls are facing at that time, and their dreams and their passions and what they want to do in the future. They really support each other in all of that, and particularly girls who are going through difficult patches, the others will really rally around and help them through it.
Kim brings a safe and open space for all the girls, which is something that cannot be underestimated.
Some girls who come to Girls Training Together group travel 4 or 5 hours to get there each month. And what I really wish for is that it should be something they could find locally. That every city and every town would have a Girls Journeying Together group, and girls would grow up just expecting that that kind of support would be there for them if they wanted around the time of puberty. So now I'm training other women to do this work, so that soon there'll be women all over the world who can offer Girls Journeying Together groups to girls local to them.